Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Brown with a return here. It's a fumble on the opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, kid. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
Daniels now on first down. And his first pass falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey! Cowboy 80!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready?
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Quieting this home crowd early as they line up for 1st and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Ready? Hey, 60 bucks.
Here's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Oh, he loses the football. But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight, trap 50, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7, let go.
Throwing now off the play action. His first throw is an interception. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Play action now, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Daniels now. This gets the 1st and more. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ball it up.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Brought in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Brown with a return here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready, ready.
Another carry for him. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready, check. Let's go now. Viking ain't coming.
Back to throw now. Dumped off to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Rig alert, rig alert. Check out.
Dropping back to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles
sign to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
Sending him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Okay,
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels from the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Come on.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Yep, ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Daniels setting up the play action. 20 in right side. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Tap the 60, tap the 60. Rig alert, rig alert. Let go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
Cougar 19.
They'll throw for it. He connects downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Off the play fake. He'll throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! Hawk 70, Hawk 19 Lions!
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. The left side, caught by Davis. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Get it. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
Throwing it again here. He's got this complete to James Cook. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Back. Cowboy. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42.
Ready, ready! Viking 18! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Panther 11! Panther 11! 19 tight! 19 tight! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Street! Street! Let's go!
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Go! 79 Broncos! Trap 60! Trap 60! Warriors 70!
Working now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
18, here we go, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Mustang 19! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Come on, come on. Set 19, 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
the set.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready? Cowboy, 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hurt.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. And that delay of game certainly ups the difficulty on this 3rd down. They need 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
To the air on 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Gallis connects, and that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Now Gallis on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Hits his running back. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the 1st half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing now, Daniels. Finds his man, Waddle. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. The Commanders going field goal here. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Borregales on to send it away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Play action now. Daniels taking a shot deep here. That's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On first down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Charger, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Lone back gets the handoff. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back-to-back carries here. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go.
Daniels. Caught by his back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Commanders going field goal here. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a toss running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brom. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
70.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Got it. Ready?
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Also the hurry up here.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready?
To throw here on first down. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
5-yard line.
Ready, ready?
To the air now on first and 10. And he's brought down at the line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. It's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go street. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Finding Davis. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mustang 19. Say, hey. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Ready? Hook.
Trying to push this past the marker. It'll be the 1st and more. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 10. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Andres Borregales is set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now a give on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Friends just having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce?
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
And therein lies the problem when somebody other than a quarterback is dependent to throw it. Their clock, their timing, their understanding of the rush, well, it's not what the guy under center is accustomed to.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
19-18. Warriors 70.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Now come out throwing. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Tag. Bronco 80. Steady.
Back to the well again. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Commanders 27, Eagles 24.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, here's Daniels. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 3 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on. Set.
Motion to receiver left.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. There's defense all over this one. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on a place like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a microwave.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Offense to the line, second down.
Here we go, set. Hot 70, hot 70. Check smash.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the ready.
First down now, ball at the 33. They send a man in motion.
Hurt.
They'll run here on first down. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
the Eagles. Say, hey. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. This one's caught. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 34, Eagles 24.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go next.
They're going play action. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They're throwing it. Called in left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Setting up to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
They are throwing it again. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On the jump.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Ready. 18 Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pass is cut at the 9. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready?
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He's going to throw it again. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a
Let's
yard.
go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Ready?
He's got it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Running this one left. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Craig! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Hey, Craig! Let's go!
Now give to Johnson, coming right. Got a little room there on the cutback, but the space was limited. He stopped after about 4. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Philadelphia.